Today we're going to talk about the Easy Bander SBF-51. This is a 5-inch wide. It's a 115 gauge, which is the thickness. It's got 700 feet on the roll, and every case, these are packed 12 rolls per case, and every case comes with a plastic handle. Now, as you can see, this plastic handle has a sleeve over the outside, so to create tension, you just grip the sleeve, and as the roll turns, to create tension, you can just squeeze the sleeve, and it creates friction on the roll to spin around. So obviously it stops the whole burning hands that you'd be familiar with if you're hand wrapping. And there's one of these, comes in every case of 12 rolls. Now, we use banding film here primarily just for putting on top covers or putting on edge boards onto pallets. Now, these are good for protecting the edges of pallets, stop them from crushing. Once you wrap them with hand wrap or you put them onto a stretch wrap machine, and obviously when you're loading the pallets onto trucks, they get hit with another pallet. It protects the nice clean edges. So just to give you an example, the good thing about using banding film for this project is if for some reason you have to take this product off, it's just a matter of tearing the film. Edge boards, corner boards, they just drop off. If you use tape, then obviously they stick to the boxes, stick to the corners. Here at QuickPak, we like to use ones that are about 36 inches wide. So depending on the height of the pallet, if you got a short pallet, you got a tall pallet, you just get to use whether you need to use one or two. Instead of running around having a knife all the time, having to cut these things, or having a whole bunch of different sizes and stuff. So there again, quick, simple, easy. Just put the corners on, run around with a bit of stretch film. Banding film sticks to itself. And another area would be for the pallet covers. Pallet covers are great. It's a cheap, effective way to protect the tops of pallets. These things come 150 on a roll. They just tear off the roll, quick, drop them on a pallet. Protects the top. If you're just storing them in the warehouse, you're putting them up on the racks, it just keeps the dust off. And then obviously a bit of banding film keeps it in place so you don't have to wrap the pallet. It's clean, tidy, quick way to keep the edge and the pallet cover in place. If you've ever shipped out pallets, once they load these on a truck, a lot of times the trucks would have leaks where you'll get dust, dirt, some water on here. And at least with a pallet cover, keeps it tidy, clean. You wrap the pallet, it's all closed in on all 5 sides, protected from the elements. And even if you just stored it in the warehouse, and then you want to come along a few minutes later, a few days later, you just break the wrap, and pretty easy, and then the pallet cover just comes off clean. Take what you need off the pallet, and put the pallet cover back on, and just run back around with the banding film. So again, this is the SBF-51 Easy Bander, 12 rolls per case.